Welcome back to semi-final Saturday here at the Kumamoto Masters, a Super 500 event on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Next up, it's the second of the men's singles semi-finals, and it's the defending champion, Viktor Axelsen, who also happens to be the reigning and two-time Olympic champion. He's up against Shi Feng, the Asian Games gold medalist, and surprisingly, this is a first ever meeting between these two players. Well, as far as the men's singles draw is concerned, the most diverse of any of the 5 draws of quarter-final stage, 7 different flags and 5 seeds, 4 different nationalities at semi-final stage, and the quarter-finals all went the full distance, and the first of the semi-finals went the full distance. So from the last 8 onwards, every match has been battled for until the very last moment. Well, as I was mentioning in the introduction, this is a first ever meeting between these two players, which I find extremely surprising, given the fact that they're both former All England champions, and Viktor Axelsen has been world #1 and currently #2. Shi Feng has been world #3. It is quite extraordinary that they've never met before.
Gentlemen, black or red? Black for you. Red. This is right. You won the toss? You won the toss? You sir? This side? Okay. You sir.
Well, I think there was a little confusion there, because I think that Shi Feng thought that he was choosing one colour and the black colour, and Axelsen made a joke that he was wearing red, so he should have the red, and then the toss all happened so quickly that Shi Feng didn't realise he'd won the toss, but he's chosen ends. And in fact, Axelsen had to explain to his opponent, I think in Mandarin, what was going on.
Yeah. He probably could have gotten his will, saying, oh yeah, you have to start here.
So Viktor Axelsen, who is the #1 seed and former world #1, 30 years of age now, won the title last year, beating Shi in the final, and Shi is now the world #1, and we hope to see Shi next week at the China Masters in Shenzhen. 183 weeks in total as world #1. Well, he's had his battles in the last 2 rounds. Leilan Shi, the left-hander, in a repeat of the Hong Kong Open final, and then in the quarter-final against Christoph Popov in a repeat of the European Games final from last year, and came from 8-12 down in that deciding game against Christoph Popov before winning it 21-18. So to Shi Feng, who's the younger of the two, he's only 24 years of age, from Nanchang, the capital of Jiangxi province. And he, like his opponent, is a tall man. Now, I have him a bit taller than that. I have him at 185, which is 6'1". They have him at 182, which is just below 6 foot. I'd be very surprised if he's not 6 foot tall, I have to say. Well, he, like his opponents, has gone the full distance twice, but his was in the first round rather than the last 2 rounds. First round against Alex Lanier, who won the Japan Open, and then of Jen from Chinese Taipei in yesterday's quarter-final. Peter Dito of France is our umpire for this one, and Manabu Sakurai from Japan is the service judge. He's starting the match once again with strapping on his left leg.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Axelsen.
on my right, Viktor Axelsen, Denmark. And on my left, Shi Feng, China. Viktor Axelsen to serve, Lovell, play.
So the defending champion, Viktor Axelsen, nearest to us, getting this semi-final underway against the Asian Games gold medalist, Shi Feng. A wonderful net exchange.
1-love.
Well, in the last two rounds, Axelsen, at the mid-game interval of the second game, has ripped off his strapping on his leg once he's fully warmed up. I wonder if he'll do the same again today.
It's a little bit like with the racehorses when they go in on the final streak, they pull the cotton buds from the ears so they can hear the others and sort of urge themselves on a little bit extra, I think.
Service over.
What do you think the key is going to be here, Steen, with these two players?
I'm not certain. I'm not certain. I think I think the net game, and then whether Shi Feng can penetrate the Danes' defense. That was a short lift from Axelsen there. We would normally say that these playing conditions with a little bit slower shuttles than the previous days and just a slight drift, normally would say they would favor Axelsen, but would also say they would favor Shi Feng had it not been Axelsen he was playing against. So I'm really, really excited to see how this match is going to unfold. Perhaps a little bit, I would have liked to see it last year, because Shi Feng seemed in extremely good shape back then. But we discussed it earlier in the week that he actually played quite well in Denmark Open, even though he lost the quarterfinals. So maybe he's close to his best again. What a start he's off to.
Super.
6-1.
Well, Shi Feng is trying to become the fourth different player from China to win a Super 500 men's singles title. 3 different players from China have won 3 previous 500 titles. There's been Shi Yuqi in India back in 2018.
6-1.
Last year, Wen Hongyang in Australia, and earlier this year, Lu Guangzhou in Korea.
7-1.
Yeah.
It's a fabulous serve. Smash down the line.
Service over. 2-7.
Good play.
He had no right to win that rally. Axelsen. He was in all sorts of trouble early on.
3-7.
There. Did remarkably well. Well, Axelsen is on a quest to do something that no men's singles player has done in the past, and that's win the same Super 500 title in consecutive years.
3-7.
Yeah.
Which is, in a way, a little bit deceiving, because Anthony Ginting won the Singapore Open in 2022 when it was a 500 event, but the next year he won it, it was a 750 event.
Ah, yeah.
So it was a bit of a trick one there, Steve, for you.
Service over. 8-3.
I didn't realize that. I didn't think about that change between 500 and
Yeah.
750.
It's happened in India as well.
India as well, yeah.
Yeah. Not that a men's singles player in the World Tour era has won 2 Indian Opens back-to-back.
Okay.
Did in the Super Series era. Wow, that's a fabulous smash.
Service over. 4-8.
Well, we were discussing yesterday, and in fact I think the last 2 days, Steve, that Axelsen here without his coach.
That's right.
So having to figure out everything on his own.
Service over. 5-9.
I like the way Axelsen prepared to go and pick up the shuttle, get on with the proceedings. Wow.
That's too passive a service return from Shi Feng.
9. No.
Drive serve. Oh, he's broken his strings. Shi Feng. Yeah.
7-9.
Yeah, we've got no hope really of controlling a shot with broken strings like that.
Players on court. Yes. Lee. No.
Yeah, good umpiring. Obviously, Shi Feng back on court. We have dedicated
7
court attendance
9.
today, so as soon as the court attendant has left the court, play should, in theory, be able to resume. That's another racket gone.
10-7. Lead.
Great follow-up by Shi Feng. And he goes to the mid-game interval with a 4-point advantage over last year's champion, Viktor Axelsen. Seconds. 20 seconds. (11-7). Play. So 11-7 in this opening game. The advantage with the number 7 seed, Shi Feng.
Well, 7.
Seemed to mistime his jump or something there.
Yeah. Super by Axelsen.
Anticipating the drop shot.
8-12.
Look, he's hovering round the net. Look how early he took that. Oh,
it's a beauty.
Wonderful body smash.
9-12.
You simply cannot afford to lift short against Axelsen.
No.
A man who's 6'4".
Well, use your foot.
Momentum with Axelsen at the moment.
Yeah.
9-5 up since he was behind 7-1.
10,
Didn't get off to the
12.
best of starts. A little more patience is required from Shi Feng.
Service over. 13-10.
fantastic shot.
11-13.
Yeah, incredible hang time. Like the basketball players who just seem to hang in the air before they do a slam dunk.
Service over. 14-11.
Annoyed with himself there, Axelsen. It must be the execution that he wasn't satisfied with. I think the idea was exactly right. You could see Shi Feng was on his way backwards.
Service over. 12-14.
A little bit worried look there. The Chinese coach.
Thirteen, 14.
Oh, that's brilliant. What a net shot from Axelsen. And what a way to get back level.
14-all.
7 of the last 9 points. Oh my goodness, you should have left it. Well, you won the rally anyway. My goodness me, I'm sure that block from Axelsen was going wide.
15,
that one.
14.
Played it directly into the racket there, Axelsen.
Yeah, but I like the fact that Shi Feng was taking more initiative in that rally.
Yes.
14.
He's gone a little bit passive.
That's my decision, Viktor. Okay. Thank you. On court. Lead. Sixteen, 14. Let. Viktor, get free.
Important rally. Good defense from Shi Feng.
Seventeen, 14.
He's getting a little bit wound up, is Viktor Axelsen, and this is where a player will miss a coach and the influence of a calming word. That's nice.
Service over.
It's an important 17. First game here, no doubt that both players would really like to win that. Shi Feng, because he got off to such a good start, and Axelsen, of course, because he actually caught up.
Yeah.
Oi!
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Shi Feng. That is what you call perfection on the net shot. Take a look at this. Oh my goodness, it seemed to sit on the top of the tape for an age. Three-point advantage and 3 points away from this opening game. Shi Feng.
So Heidar Dito taking the role of as a Danish coach, telling Viktor to calm down. Well, that's interesting.
No, I think it's good umpiring, just doesn't want anything to blow up.
50.
A quiet word, just to tell either player.
Yeah.
We actually saw an umpire diffuse the situation yesterday, I think it was. Two players, oh, that's just missed, were about to have a go at each other.
Service over. 16-18.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity as far as Shi Feng is concerned.
Service over.
Yeah, frustration for Axelsen is growing.
A little bit of impatience,
16.
which I think is perhaps not wanted for, because he's actually controlled Shi Feng's attack quite well, so he will get the chance later on in the rallies.
Short. Yep, that's well dispatched by Shi Feng. And he's earned himself 4 game point opportunities.
20. Game point 16.
Opening game 21-16 in favour of the Asian Games gold medalist.
21-16.
22 minutes for that opening game. And it was that 7 straight points right at the start of the match for Shi Feng that really, I think, made the difference, as though Axelsen pulled back up at 14-all. Confirmation that Shi Feng 1 game to the good against last year's champion, Axelsen.
会按照这个打法去打，还是会平稳啊。但是你如果没有速度的话，你前半场去打他的话，你没有变速的话，知道吗？或者说他现在他有2个样子，要么上台，要么上台。
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game, level. Play.
So 1 game to the good, the number 7 seed, Shi Feng from China. The Asian Games gold medalist against the Olympic gold medalist. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Hold and drive from Axelsen.
1 love.
Well, he removed the strapping from his left leg during the 2-minute timeout there, Axelsen. In his previous 2 matches, he's waited till the mid-game interval of the second game to remove that. Now he's getting himself in more and more uptight, if you want. It looks, Steve.
It's not patient enough at all. Ever since he caught up at 14-all in the first game, it's been very impatient. That's much better. Took the pace out of the smash, went for accuracy.
2-3. Service over.
Well, it was almost as if he stumbled with his movement there.
Service over. 3-4. Thank you. Empire. Yes. Three, 4.
Oh my goodness. I don't believe that. Misses the easy one.
Service over.
Yeah, he's a little bit out of sorts today, Axelsen. Never played that wonderful behind the backhand. Missed his
again. I don't mind that players show emotions on court, but you've got to get back to the right level in terms of being able to perform. You cannot, if you're not getting back, then it's detrimental. Not getting back to the zone.
Could be the longest rally so far.
Oh,
my goodness. Well, I thought he stumbled a little earlier in the previous rally, and he certainly stumbled in that rally. And Steve, it is the longest rally, quite clearly the longest rally. I'm with you, Steve. I mean, the thing is, I know in the previous match and yesterday...
There it was.
Yeah. We talked about Tunjun, and I wanted her to show that to her opponent that she really desired the win.
Yeah.
I don't like players showing frustration or disappointment, because that sends the wrong message to opponents.
Yeah, I'm with you part of the way. And
that's a beautiful block.
Yeah, missed it. In terms of if you don't manage to get back to the right tension level in terms of optimal performance, then I don't want to see it either. But if you can get it out of your system, then I don't mind. Yeah,
fair point. I just remember when I was playing, which is a bit of a haze because it was so long ago.
But that's the thing, that's why we see a lot of players not capable of sort of recalibrating before the next rally, and that's why we think it's bad for everybody, but it's not necessarily for everybody. But, yeah, but a lot of players are not able to sort of say, get rid of the feelings and get back to concentrate.
That's well played. What I was going to, the point I was going to make is when I was playing, if I saw my opponent looking frustrated or disappointed, I felt even better and felt even more confident. That's how it affected me. So it wasn't about them. It was about how it affected me.
And I get your point. I'm just saying, if you were playing John McEnroe, then you would be in trouble when you saw him very emotional or annoyed about himself, because he always played better. Most of the time played better.
9-5.
Or perhaps the times where he played better were highlighted, actually.
Oh, well taken. Oh, it's wide. Oh, he's getting challenged.
Shi Feng challenges called out.
It looked wide the way I saw it.
I'm with you on that, Steve. I thought he took it brilliantly off the top of the tape and then realised that he'd probably missed it. Go. Yeah, clearly wide.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Thank you. Wait. 6-9. Play. Service over. 10-6.
Well taken.
11.
And it's a 5-point advantage here in the second game, having already won the first for Shi Feng.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
Well, Axelsen, clearly not his usual self, whether he's feeling slightly ill. We know that he's got some sort of injury to his left leg, but I think he's mentally not in the right place at the moment. I'm interested, Steve, you know him pretty well. What would you have said in that 1 minute timeout if you'd been down on court?
Yeah, it would have been a lot about the attitude and the mentality that trying to sort of challenge him there and challenge him on the fact that he should not be easy to beat. And right now it's easy for Shi Feng. He doesn't have to do a lot. He just have to play sort of reasonable badminton.
Service over.
Yeah, but it is about mentality. That's obvious. But so what do you say to him? Do you say go back to basics? Do you say play patiently?
I think I haven't been in that situation with Viktor, but I think I would ask him questions. I think I would ask him questions. What do you want to get him to take ownership of the situation?
Sorry, 30.
Maybe one or two game-related things. Patience in the game, obviously, and then take a little pace out of the attacks. And he doesn't really have to play that sharp. He's actually coped quite well with Shi Feng's attack.
Well, I think a bit of frustration was released with that smash.
Yeah. 30. Return the shuttle. Thank you.
4 straight points.
Service over.
Well, a wry smile from Axelsen. Because it's not often you see him completely mistime a shot.
Good play.
Service over. 11-14.
Sort of testing his legs shortly there, Axelsen. I have a little bit of a controversial take on this. I actually think Viktor Axelsen has overestimated Shi Feng. I think Viktor tries to play much better than is needed to be in this match here. Way long.
Viktor Axelsen challenges called out.
Yeah, I saw it as long too. Way long.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 15-12. Play.
Super play.
Service over. 13-15.
No, it was a beautiful cross-court net shot.
Thank you, Lindsay. $13-15.
That's a big miss by Shi Feng.
14-15.
That was a golden opportunity. Axelsen's not moving properly at all.
No.
You know.
Landed in, but there was something with that left leg, I think.
I'm not sure that he's not got a bit of a cold or something. I think he's not breathing properly.
What was the longest rally we've had in this match?
41.
41.
So back level.
Service over. 16-15.
I'm also wondering back whether there's a back problem. I think his shots from the back of the court, especially the
odd looking.
Yeah. Now, whether that's because of the leg or because it's a back injury, I'm not sure.
I think one of the things that would be interesting to see is how many points have Shi Feng actually scored himself. I think it's mainly Axelsen's errors that he's capitalized on.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Well, that's taken. A good one.
Very well taken.
Yeah. 18-15.
Oh, that's wild. I really can't remember seeing so many errors from Axelsen in one match. 2 points away, though, Shi Feng from the final.
That's super.
Wonderful. And his match point opportunities.
20. Match points 50.
It's gone wide as well.
Another error.
CR7 celebration like Ronaldo.
So 2 straight games, and last year's champion Viktor Axelsen is dethroned.
Match won by Shi Feng.
And Shi Feng.
21-16.
Well, he played well today, there's no doubt about it. But your point, Steen, that I wonder how many points he actually won and how many he was gifted by errors from Axelsen. That would be a nice statistic to know. But take nothing away from Shi Feng. Did what was necessary. At the return of serve error from Axelsen, pretty much summing up his performance today. So confirmation of that score, 21-16, 21-15 in a match lasting 45 minutes. So Shi Feng will play against Leong Jun Hao of Malaysia in the final tomorrow. Well, one more semi-final to come, and it's the second of the women's singles. And Pornpui Chorchuwong of Thailand in a 4th semi-final of the year, up against the 2-time former world champion and home favourite, Akane Yamaguchi. Welcome back to Kumamoto. Semi-final Saturday and just one more match to come, and it features the home favourite, the 2-time former world champion and number 2 seed Akane Yamaguchi up against Pornpui Chorchuwong of Thailand. Well, as far as the women's singles draw is concerned, well, only 1 seed in the top half of the draw at quarter-final stage, 4 seeds in total. Semi-finals, 2 seeds, but 4 different nationalities. Second consecutive week that's happened. It happened at the Korea Masters last week, a 300 event. The defending champion, Tunjun, is safely through to the final once again. And the first player to emerge, the Thai player, Pornpui